Imagine looking up at the sky and realizing that one day, the sun, the very star that gave birth to life on Earth, will not shine anymore. It feels impossible. The sun has always been there, warming us, guiding our days, and powering life itself. But like all stars, our sun has a life cycle, and one day, it will come to an end. Today, let's take a journey through time and space to see exactly how the sun was born, how it lives, and ultimately, how it will die. Birth of the sun. Around 4.6 billion years ago, a massive cloud of gas and dust drifted in the Milky Way. Gravity slowly pulled this cloud together until at its center, pressure and heat ignited nuclear fusion. That was the birth of our sun, a G-type main sequence star. Around it, leftover dust formed the planets, moons, and asteroids we know today. The sun has been burning ever since, fusing hydrogen into helium at its core, releasing light and heat that reaches us across 93 million miles of space. The stable life of a star. Right now, the sun is middle-aged. It's in the most stable part of its life cycle, called the main sequence. It has already been shining for billions of years, and it has enough fuel to keep burning for about another 5 billion. Every second, it converts 600 million tons of hydrogen into helium, releasing an unimaginable amount of energy. To us, it feels constant and eternal, but on a cosmic timescale, this is only a fleeting moment. The beginning of the end. Eventually, the sun's core will run out of hydrogen fuel. When that happens, fusion will slow, and gravity will begin to crush the core. The outer layers will expand outward dramatically, transforming the sun into a red giant. This stage will be both spectacular and terrifying. The sun will swell so much that Mercury and Venus will be swallowed whole. Earth may escape being engulfed, but it won't escape destruction. The oceans will boil away, the atmosphere will burn off, and our planet will be scorched into a lifeless rock. The red giant phase. For hundreds of millions of years, the sun will pulse as a red giant. Its outer layers will drift into space, creating glowing clouds of gas called a planetary nebula. If you've ever seen images of colorful nebulae, you've seen the beautiful aftermath of dying stars just like our sun. The final remnant. At the center of this nebula, what's left of the sun will shrink down into an incredibly dense core, a white dwarf. This white dwarf will be about the size of Earth, but with nearly half the sun's original mass packed inside it. It will no longer produce fusion. Instead, it will slowly cool and fade, shining dimmer and dimmer over trillions of years. Eventually, it will become a cold, dark object known as a black dwarf, a dead star, no longer giving light or heat. The bigger picture. Our sun's death may seem tragic, but it's actually part of the universe's grand design. The material blown into space during its death will seed the galaxy with heavier elements, carbon, oxygen, and more. These elements will one day form new stars, new planets, and maybe even new life. In a way, the death of stars is the reason we exist. Every atom in your body was forged in the heart of a dying star billions of years ago. The far future. Don't worry, this isn't happening anytime soon. Humanity has roughly 5 billion years before the sun becomes a red giant. By then, our species will either be long gone or living among the stars. But thinking about the sun's eventual death reminds us of something profound. Nothing lasts forever, not even the stars. Yet from their endings come new beginnings. The sun's death will one day help give rise to something new in the galaxy, just as other stars gave rise to us. So the next time you look at the sunrise or feel the warmth of sunlight on your skin, remember, you are witnessing a moment in an ancient story. A story of creation, life, and eventual rebirth. The sun will die, yes, but in its death it will continue the endless cycle of the cosmos.